The star of the March garden in Cottage this year has been this Clematis armandia. I've got a couple and this one has done much better. I think it's just slightly more sheltered than the other, but on the wall here it's glorious and stands out really well against the brickwork. March is also, of course, the last hurrah of the hellebores, and through this bed they really have been gorgeous. And as the season fades, they do slightly all go the same pink. But it's a very nice pink, and what's not to like about that? But there's still this sense of transition in the garden, but I do quite like the way the new foliage of the spiraea at the back is exactly the same colour as the old heads of the sedums in the front. But the sedums definitely represent that transition, all that fresh growth coming through at the bottom, but we're still enjoying those seed heads on the top. But in new things, you've got new bulbs coming through, and in various places around the garden I've got some hyacinths. The other day I was walking around this little path, and just the scent of those particular ones, they were just caught in the corners, really heavenly. Against the heather there, it's very good. But of course, it is the season of the daffodil. This is a February gold, very badly named, it never flowers in February, but it's very nice. I was both amazed and delighted that this little fatsia, I think it's called Five Fingers or something, made it through the winter unscathed. It's supposed to be slightly tender, but it's come through really well. Very pretty it's looking too. And in terms of impact, it is the evergreens still having the impact, and here you've got the box and the osmanthus and then the privet blobs, all really combining very well with the shapes of the barn and the roof, the thatch, all going beautifully together. Little glimpses there of the blossom on the ornamental pear, which is curiously hard to photograph against the sky, but I do my best every year. You know, I try. And it is lovely, and it does frame the view. And of course my husband will just cut it down because he says it blocks the view, but he is of course wrong on this topic. So the view is always a view. I do worry about those ash trees at the bottom. I think they might be dead. Other things that are dead is one of those pots is absolutely dead, and there's another one as well that's frost damaged. So we'll be doing a bit of repotting over the spring. Now, in contrast to the previous box you thought was looking great, this enormous lump of box is hideously hit by blight. I made the mistake of buying one new box plant and putting it next to it. That was a big mistake. But I'm going to leave you today with this fantastic bird song. And they love these trees here. There's a little stand of silver birch, and there's always masses and masses of birds in there. And they are fabulous. And the noise at this time of year is unbeatable.